Hi loves, welcome to my new room in my Virginia apartment. Whoa, changes, crazy, what? It has also been a super long time since we have talked, since I've filmed a video at all, since I've put anything on my YouTube channel. It makes me really sad, but I'm glad that I'm sitting here right now, and I don't want to sit here and make excuses because you guys don't need to hear that, and I don't want to sit here and talk about that. I just kind of want to give you a little bit of a story time, just chit chat kind of video. I made myself a cup of tea and I'm chilling here in a nice comfy flannel, and we're just gonna have a nice little chat and kind of get you guys up to date on where I've been, what I'm doing now, and all those sort of things, and also what you can expect coming up on my channel, because it's been a while since I've even been consistent and I want to kind of change things and get the ball rolling. And yeah, so anyway, let's get started. So first of all, addressing where I am, because the last time I filmed, I was in my bedroom in Central Florida, and now, surprise, I'm not anymore. For those of you who have watched my videos for a while, you would know that I went to George Mason University, which is up here in Northern Virginia. I really fell in love with the area then and just like wanted to stay here, but it kind of wasn't in the cards for me at the time. I really focused mostly on graduating and finishing my thesis film, and I didn't really plan super well for post-grad, so I just kind of ended up moving home to figure things out. And then I ended up just having kind of a lot going on in my personal life and my family life, and it just really kind of led me to stick around for a while. I really don't have regrets about that at all. I graduated college a year early anyway, so it was almost like taking a gap year. I mean, I worked in retail for a while, and then I also worked as a receptionist at a law firm, so I got a lot of good work experience and some life experience, just kind of figuring things out and starting to pay bills and doing all these weird adult things. But then everything started to kind of fall into place. I knew that I wanted to move back up here to Virginia this year. That was a goal I made a long time ago. Things really just kind of ended up falling into place for me. The job that I have right now is a temporary position. It's the reason that I moved. I definitely took a huge leap of faith, but I'd kind of gotten to the point with my job in reception. I was super comfortable. I liked what I was doing for the most part. I mean, it's not like a glamorous job, you know, like answering phones and sorting mail and doing all that kind of like admin support stuff. But I liked the people that I was working with, and it was a good job. But I also knew that I wanted to move forward and definitely go towards something, you know, that I'm more passionate about, hopefully in video production, and you know, just kind of move back to this area also because there's a lot more opportunities for that in this area than there was back where I was living. I also kind of just got this feeling, like, it just surprised me how much it felt so easy to get like comfortable in this settled life. You know, like I had a job I was comfortable with, it had good hours, the pay was pretty decent, and I was, you know, paying all my bills that I needed to, and so I was pretty comfortable, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is probably how actual adults feel. But at the same time, I found it so scary because I think, you know, at this point in my life, like I don't want to be settled, and that's not necessarily being afraid of like being, say, in like a relationship at some point or like having children at some point. I'm not afraid of that kind of settling, but I don't want to be in a job that's just comfortable, if that makes sense. You know, like it's great to be able to pay your bills and get by, but I want so much more than that. I want a job that is gonna get me out of bed in the morning and that I am gonna be excited about and feel like I'm making a difference in this world, and not just picking up phones and kind of doing grunt work, which definitely everyone starts somewhere, and there's nothing wrong with doing a job like that at all. I just personally really want to be using the degree that I work so hard to earn and working in something that I'm passionate about. So that, long story short, is why I ended up moving back to Virginia, because I got an opportunity to work with a few summer conferences at Mason for a few weeks and do photography and videography. Mainly videography because that's kind of more my skill set. I just finished up the first week and the first conference a few days ago. I did the Washington Youth Summit on the Environment, or WISE. It was an absolutely amazing experience. The students that we worked with were just so passionate about what they want to do with their careers and their lives, and they have so much ahead of them. So that was just really fun and inspiring, and I could talk about it for days, but I'll keep it pretty simple just in saying that it was an exhausting but such a fulfilling week. because I got to just do video production day in and day out. I was shooting B-roll and doing interviews with students and editing and uploading to Wise's YouTube channel, and even though it was such a whirlwind and I was super exhausted and running on caffeine and not much sleep, I don't think I've been happier in a long time. And I think it was kind of just a good recharge for me and a good reminder for me why I want to do what I want to do, if that makes sense. I definitely am super excited about the next few weeks when I work with the other conference that this program runs, which is the Washington Journalism and Media Conference, or WJMC. That's also the conference that I attended at Mason when I was in high school and kind of what brought me to Mason. So it's really awesome that things are getting to come that full circle. Anyway, I feel like I talked about those programs quite a bit, but I definitely am very excited about them and the opportunity to work with them. And I will go ahead and link the videos that I did for Wise down below if you guys want to check them out, because I'm pretty proud of how they turned out. So that also kind of leads me into my next point, I guess, or just kind of where I really am at, because this job, though it's amazing, is only for a few more weeks, and after that I literally have no plan at all. I did sign a year lease for this apartment, so I'm staying in the Northern Virginia area until next June at least. It's a little bit scary to be here and not fully have a plan, but I also am so excited for the future. I've been applying to jobs like crazy. I just did an interview this morning with a staffing agency, and I really feel like, you know, fate kind of just brought me here. And I'm not necessarily a very religious person, but I do strongly believe that everything happens for a reason. And I think this job falling into place was my reason to come back here, and everything just kind of feels right. I think I also just kind of through this wanted to share the message with you guys to not be afraid to take a leap of faith, because yes, it is scary. I mean, you know, if you're going out of your comfort zone in any way, shape, or form, it doesn't have to be as big as making an interstate move like what I did. It could be something small, like, you know, choosing a major that you know isn't as like traditional, but it's something that you're passionate about studying, or I don't know, taking a different job, or joining a new club. Like, there's a lot of ways that you could be taking a leap of faith in your life, and it's definitely scary when you're staring over the edge and you can't really see the bottom and you don't know where you're going. And the scariest part is probably when you're falling towards the bottom and you still don't know where you're going to land. But I think that's also the most exciting part, because you just kind of have that thrill of like pushing yourself and going out of your comfort zone, and you know in your heart that you're gonna land somewhere, and even if it doesn't end up being where you want it to be, you'll learn something and you'll take something away from it, and that in itself is so exciting. So that was a little bit of a life rant. I apologize. I feel like I'm talking so much in this video, but it's just really nice to be back and doing my YouTube thing and sitting here with you guys and just having a nice little chat. I just really wanted to kind of talk to you guys and let you know what's been going on and kind of where I've been. It's been a weird year of my life for sure, but I'm extremely happy with where I am right now, and I just have such a good feeling about the future, and I really think that I'm kind of going on the path that I'm supposed to be on. So I'm really excited about it. And I also definitely want to include my YouTube channel in that journey. I think this past week, especially working with Wise, just reminded me how much I love doing this and making videos, and specifically kind of catering things for a YouTube sort of environment. It's just such a fun creative outlet, and there's so many possibilities. So I definitely want to kind of start just pushing back in this direction and uploading more videos for you guys and just sharing things that I'm passionate about. So I definitely still want to do beauty and fashion videos because they're so much fun to make, and I always will love hair and makeup and clothes and all of those things because I'm such a girly girl. I love combining that with video because it's just so much fun for me because it's my two passions, and getting to connect with you guys over those things is so much fun as well. So I'm definitely going to continue to do those. I kind of want to just try new things and experiment and see what you guys think about them and just kind of go for it. I have one idea in particular for a fashion web series, and I just want to make it happen. I've had this idea for like 3 years and I've never actually planned it out and started shooting for it. So I want to make that happen. And I also wanted to just kind of like lifestyle and advice videos and keep you guys updated on how my life is going and how like my apartment is coming together, because right now, I mean, I'm literally sitting on an air mattress on my floor in the middle of my room, and I might get like a shot tomorrow when it's not dark outside because I'm filming this at like 10 p.m. My room around me is not put together yet. I haven't gotten my furniture, and there's a lot of boxes that are still at home because I just drove what I could fit in my car up with me. So those will be getting shipped in a couple weeks. So I definitely want to kind of make some videos about the progress of decorating my room and kind of like actually having my own space that's like not my bedroom at home. So that'll be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching this whole video. I hope that you enjoyed it a little bit, even though I was super rambly, and that you're excited that I'm back. Please make sure and hit that subscribe button right down there if you haven't already, just so you can stay updated on my journey and everything that's going on and the videos that I post. I'm gonna try to do maybe 2 videos a week. We'll see how it goes with my scheduling and everything. And yeah, I guess that's about it. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you're excited that I'm back and for my future videos. Leave me a comment and say hi, or tell me some requests that you have for videos that I might make in the future. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.